Suzuki community, it's Myron at Zuk's Off-Road. Today we're going to be talking about death wobble and death shackles, and we're going to be talking about angles today, so get out your paper and pencil and write some stuff down, because what is the man law? The man law is we want to put big tires on our Suzuki, and that means we got to do gears in our special T case that has two-wheel drive reduction. So we're going to do our lift, and then the next thing you know, you're calling me and asking me how come your car shakes itself to death, can't hold on to the steering wheel, and I'll explain to you now what kingpins, queen pins, angles are. So we're going to start with, this is a trunnion cap. It's dirty, but you get the idea. They're all dirty. If you want to get it clean, get a rebuild kit from us and clean it up. So this is called the kingpin by people that know what to call it. It's also a trunnion cap. It has a post that goes through your steering bearing. If this is the king, this is the queen. When I'm rebuilding these axles, I want to put the kingpin and the queen pin exactly back the way they were with their shims. And so I actually put a punch mark on the driver's side. King gets 1, queen gets 2. So I put the trunnion cap and the shims right back where they were. Now, the reason why death wobble occurs is because people try to do the Jeep trick, which is tilt the differential up towards the T case. You can't do that with the Samurai or a Toyota axle because of how they steer on the trunnion bearings. So I want to explain to you that the angles have to be set. I'm going to show you some still pictures of when you're putting on like a perch, for instance, or if you're doing really long shackles, you're literally going to turn the angles. And I like to describe it like this. If you have a clock, at 12 to 6 o'clock is gravity. It is going straight down to the center of the earth. You do not want your steering to be on the 6 o'clock mark. You literally want it to steer in front of it. So when you're looking at a clock and you're looking at a driver's side steering knuckle, you want the turning to happen on the line at 7 o'clock, ahead of the gravity weight. When you have got it turning on the gravity weight because you tilted up the differential, what happens is that the tire starts slapping going down the road. That's why you need to have the turning in front of the weight. You can also have it behind the weight, but you're 100% opposite then. You're doing everything backwards. You want to have it in the front to turn so that it's accurate. One of the biggest problems with death shackles, I've already explained, is that you will change your differential angle, but the next problem with the death shackle is that you will turn the steering wheel and the shackles will go like this. You cannot have a shackle that's on your front axle that's steering. It will not be an accurate turn. You're going to undershoot or overshoot your turn. And this is when you don't want to do in a corner, is correct your turn. You want to hold it and drive through. So we're going to show you that when you put your perches on, what's really important is that you know what your spring is at. There's a lot of different kits out there for lifts with different size shackles, so it's very important for you to understand that once you have got your springs, once you've got your perch up here, you're going to hit these numbers. I'm going to tell them to you now, but then we're going to show them to you. They're 10 o'clock on the flange, 10 degrees on the flange, and 12 degrees on the bottom of the flange. So we're going to show you some still pictures of that. But the thing that's most important for you to understand is that you have death wobble. It has to be fixed by putting the perch in the correct position. So it's best to do it correct, on the correct angles at the first time. Okay, so we're going to go to some still pictures now. Thank you very much for watching our videos. Have a good one, and go wheeling, people.